Why not? You know I'm gonna bring it up at some point.
Well, I already changed the screen, so.
Oh, you did? This is why we need to record our sessions. I mean, technically we are, but
Yeah. Now you turn on my light.
I turned on my LEDs just
Sorry
fun,
about
I
that.
guess. I don't know. Me and Caleb were just having deep discussions.
Deep philosophical discussions.
Yes.
To be or not to be. At farmersonly.com.
Et tu, Brute? There's
All
one
right,
thing.
whatever. We should get into
this.
this. Welcome
English
back.
class has taught me. It's that. Sorry.
Welcome
Let's
back,
start.
everyone. Last time we were here was Monday.
Yeah, we missed our Wednesday.
I think we might stick to Wednesday and Friday. That gives us a little more time.
But I miss you. No, I'm joking. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm also joking.
But yeah, we're gonna start. Well, we may or may not, but welcome back, everyone. How you doing? I'm pretty sure Logan's doing horrible, but
Wait, what?
There's no big announcements right now. The only thing is, like, we have now opened a Discord for everyone that's one of our fans. If you're interested in joining, you may.
You want to drop that link in the chat?
I already dropped
there
it.
It is. I see it now. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's just a nice little fan chat, so you can come interact with us. And if you have any ideas for a topic, throw them in there, and we'll most likely see them and then talk about them.
We are open to suggestions. Anything you guys want to talk about or hear about our point of views, then that's what we are here for. To give off our perspective as our young adolescent minds.
Okay.
I don't know,
But
man.
yeah, just follow that link. I'm pretty sure every 15 minutes, Nightbot will put it in the chat anyway. But,
jeez. Okay.
the link's right there. You follow it, and you will be put in our Discord. Feel free just to chat with other people in there. You'll be able to chat with us directly, because I know personally I'll be on there a lot, because I'm on Discord a lot anyway.
I don't do anything, so might as well.
It's just a good way to interact with us off stream.
Yeah.
And
so Caleb, sorry, go ahead. Continue with what you were saying.
I didn't know what I was gonna say, so go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna ask what you did today.
What have I done today? Well, I woke up around noon, so.
Ah, beautiful.
I haven't done much. I've just been kind of sitting around all day, waiting for something to happen, something interesting, something super.
Yeah, me too, kid.
Me too.
I got the joke. Thank you. After like the third time you said it, I was like,
Yeah, no, I haven't done anything today. I mean, after I woke up, I cleaned my room a little bit. I made myself some breakfast/lunch. No, not brunch. I'm talking about breakfast and lunch. But
are you opposed to the term brunch?
No, I'm fine with brunch. I have brunch. I usually go eat brunch on Sundays with my mother, but
okay.
I'm just saying it wasn't brunch. It was breakfast plus.
Is there
lunch.
Okay? Why is there a need to differentiate the two?
Because brunch is something else. I was eating 2 meals.
Okay, but it's the same concept.
No, brunch is one meal. I was eating 2
meals.
Meals.
Technically. Doesn't have to be that way.
Can you just not? Can I just have this one?
Sorry, I've been waiting to talk to somebody all day.
Brunch is one meal. After when breakfast is supposed to be, but before lunch. I was eating at lunchtime, but since I didn't eat breakfast, I also ate breakfast plus my lunch.
All right, whatever. You do you.
I had a bowl of cereal with a sandwich.
Okay, what an odd combo.
I was hungry.
I see that. I had ribs for lunch. Leftover ribs.
Nice. Imagine eating meat.
I forgot. I always forget that you don't enjoy the meat. You do enjoy it.
Phrasing,
You just don't eat
but
it. You
yeah,
just you
I'm
just don't
vegan.
eat it. Yeah.
Don't eat meat.
Well, I didn't want to say vegetarian because I know there's a big difference,
Mm-hmm.
right? I
There
don't
is.
know. Me trigger some vegetarians out there.
Okay. But yeah, I'm
They do.
vegan, so I don't eat meat at all. But it's a nice lifestyle. Eat the fake meat and all that.
It's just not the same, man.
It's not, but it's healthier, so
Yeah,
that's me.
whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You've never even
Okay.
tried it.
Yes, I have. My parents do it all the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Your parents do it now.
Yeah. Thanks.
It's a fun
Trigger.
lifestyle.
How is it fun?
Well, especially during a
What
time
is
like
enthralling about it?
uh, trying to plan out your meals.
You don't have to do that when you're eating fake meat. You don't have to plan out your meal.
Well, yeah, you have to make sure you're going somewhere that you can eat and where you can't
Oh, I'm
eat.
talking about in these times where
Well,
we're
in
just
these
chilling
times
at
too,
home.
all my food that I eat is fully stocked, whereas you guys are on shortage for food.
No,
All
no,
my
we're
my
not.
vegan section is still nice and full, because
Yeah,
no one eats
we're not
vegan
on
food.
shortage for food.
Nice, lots of tofu and all that goodness.
Oh, tofu. I've
I
had it
ate
once and
tofu
it was.
while I still ate meat. Tofu's amazing.
I ate tofu like once and it was gross.
What'd you have?
I don't
Just
know.
regular cooked tofu?
I don't remember. I think it was just tofu.
Oh, that's. If I eat
I
tofu
don't
by
know.
itself, it has to be fried. 'Cause
Mm,
that slaps. A little bit of fish
fat
oil.
boy.
That boy for life. And there you got a
Tofu is
follower.
amazing.
Yeah, see, tofu is.
Absolutely not.
Yes, it is. Tofu's the bomb diggity.
Gold Tiger 15. Thank you for the follow.
Yes.
Wait, huh? Okay.
What? What's so
Sorry,
enthralling about a follow?
I'm just trying to figure out my end says one viewer and then someone followed, but it's not the dude who's viewing.
I don't know. I was
How?
just gonna leave it and just not
Oh
question it.
crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! I'm good. I'm good.
Okay,
Yeah. Well, Gold Tiger. Whenever you do see this, thanks.
Yeah, but in other news, our new editor, who is following us
Oh
now. I look
yeah,
down and
I
see
forgot about that.
ZX7. That is our editor there. He is
Okay, cool.
almost done with the 12-hour stream. I've been texting him saying that he said it might be a couple days late, but hey, I'm not gonna rush the
It's
man.
12 hours.
Yeah, he said it might be a little late. It's a lot to go through. I was like, hey man, take your time, because I'm not gonna rush
Yeah,
him.
it's fine. It's
Doing good
whatever.
work. It should be. He said it's gonna come out to be like an hour of highlights.
Oh my. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so we'll definitely post on YouTube and then have it.
Oh my god, I haven't posted the.
Of course you haven't. I just felt like you wouldn't. But anyway, and then we'll also clip it up and put little
Well,
things on
hang on.
Instagram.
If you felt like I wasn't, then why didn't you just do it?
Because I wanted to hear you say that you weren't gonna do it.
Well, no, I'm going to. I just
Are
got too
you?
lazy. Yes, I'll do it tonight. Fine.
Okay.
How's that? You want to hop on a editing session after this and make sure I do it?
Maybe.
All right.
I'm tired. Sorry. Excuse me.
No, you're good.
Was putting my feet up. I'm still not used to the blonde hair at all.
I've gotten accustomed to it.
See, it's on my head and I still haven't.
Yeah. I mean, it made the pictures look a little better.
It did.
If you want to talk about that experience that we had.
Oh yeah, for like the past couple of days, me and Logan have been going to downtown and like taking some pictures with our new shirts, which I do not have on me.
Well, mine's downstairs.
Mine should be in my laundry basket, which is over
Yeah.
there, and I don't want to get up and grab it. But I posted those on my Instagram. I don't think I posted it on the.
No, you did not. You didn't even post the best one.
What was the best one?
Let me go back to the post. I don't remember.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna post that one.
Okay, what?
I'm not posting that one.
Which one? Which one do you think I'm talking
I
about?
think you're talking about the one on the stairs.
No, no, that is a good one, but no.
I'm posting that one.
No, I was talking about legitimately the best one.
Really?
There's a close three-way tie.
Really, I think the first one I posted was the best one. That was my favorite, in my
Let
opinion.
me look again. I don't know.
Those are my
I guess
top.
we did. I guess we have. Yeah, I see that. I
Well,
guess we
either
have
way, I'm
different
gonna post them
opinions.
on our official Instagram very soon.
Oh, you tagged me.
I did. Give you photo creds.
That's your favorite one?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna post them on our official Instagram.
Someone added a Aeropostale in your comments.
Yeah, I saw
That's
that.
funny. That's funny. I
Yeah,
feel like the blue light was one of the best ones.
it was. Those were pretty cool.
Apparently not good enough for you to post.
My friend Dean, can you stop interrupting me?
I was still. Go ahead. I
So I
get
was saying,
interrupted all the time.
I will be posting those on our official Instagram very soon. If you're not
Hmm.
following there, please go follow. It's Instagram. It's at Instagram at Two Dudes Talking Podcast. You can find us there. It has links to both of our personal Instagrams. And whenever we have events coming up, like the 12-hour stream or when we interviewed the mayor or abstract, we usually post on there first, to where you can be updated in the loop. And you can also hop in our Discord. We'll definitely put it in there quite a bit.
Yep. Yep. Does it have our personals? No, it does not.
Well, if you click on a post, I'm pretty sure we're both tagged in it.
No.
Of course not. That'd be too easy.
The first one is. The second one is. Or
Well,
not
I
the second
guess
one.
I'll work on
The
that
most
later.
the most previous one is.
Farmers only.
Because I just yeah, there it is. We were talking about farmersonly.com earlier.
We were.
Before we started.
So Logan, right now, specifically in Texas, it's one of the most different places in the United States in cases of quarantine. Today, of course, May 29th, Friday. Sure. Things have been starting to open back up. We're moving into phase 2, as you know. It's
I thought we were already in phase 2.
Moving on into, you know what I mean. Please don't.
Phase 3? I don't know. I stopped keeping track after phase 1.
Track of it, but please let me just ask you this question.
Okay.
And with all the things opening back up, quote unquote, and the restrictions kind of being lifted some, what do you think about it?
As long as people are being safe and cautious, I think it's fine.
Yes, the beast. There was phases to this apparently, but also
it's okay. So go ahead. I interrupted.
It's all right. As I was gonna say, have you seen the video circulating around online around people that try to go into businesses and are rejected because they're not wearing a mask? What do you think about that?
I think it's fine. It's what the business wants. You know, the business can have their own policies of how to handle this sort of thing. And if you don't abide by those policies, then they have the liberty to kick you out. That's how it is, you know.
It's all the
you have to abide by their. I know, but you have to abide by their rules when you're going into their place.
And I think that's what people don't understand. It's like, because like you see people spitting out like, oh, under U.S. federal law, you can't make me wear it. And it's like, you're right, you can't. But a business is allowed to refuse business to you if you're not. And if that's their policy, they can say, no, you can't come in. And if they say that, that's fine. You have to deal with it. Yes, and that was even before these times. If business wanted to refuse business to you for any reason, they could.
Yeah. I'm going to get back to the whole phases thing. It's not really a set in stone law or plan. It's more of like a suggestion, and each individual state can take it how they choose. It's really just opened up to it's depending on what state governors want to do, really.
Yeah, and I think Governor Abbott is really pushing it. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying he's like really pushing it. Like once they say you can do this, he's like, all right, let's do it. Because I believe now that sporting events in Texas are allowed to continue, but stadiums and centers are only allowed to hold 25% capacity.
I haven't heard that one.
Yeah, I saw that one pop up on the news feed.
I don't know. I stopped keeping track.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 25% capacity, and like all pro sports can return.
I used to research this stuff all the time. Now I just don't really care.
Yeah.
I know that some sports my dad watches NASCAR. I know that they've come back pretty. I think a couple weeks ago, and they just don't have fans, which is fine. I don't mind.
And I think the WWE's been going with no fans since this started.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
doesn't surprise me.
They didn't care. They immediately said, "Okay, no fans," and just kept it going.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
I kind of thought that was funny.
You know, it is what it is. They can do what they want. How do you feel about it?
I mean,
the question back to you.
I think it's all right as long as people are abiding by the guidelines and it's like wearing their mask, washing their hands, staying 6 feet apart. I'm completely fine with it, but I just know people aren't, so Only without. See, Round Rock Express will open with only 2,000 fans per game.
I think that's fine.
It's like it should be fine as long as everyone stays away from each other.
You know that won't happen.
It definitely won't. But that's
Like,
why you won't see me at a Round Rock Express game anytime soon.
what if it's in a suite
That's
or the press
different.
box?
That's different.
I'm just saying because they have secluded areas.
I'm just not going to be among the masses.
Got it. Are you still messing with your hair?
Yeah, I feel like it's thinning up here again.
Oh,
I might be going bald again, but that's
nice.
That's a different story.
You're
Whatever.
Old.
Not old.
I know.
You're
older than me, but
it's genetic.
Dude, you're older than me by almost a year.
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Ha ha! I'm gonna graduate before you. Well, we're gonna graduate at the same time.
You're gonna graduate younger than me.
Yeah. You know what I meant when I said that. How's quarantine life been for you?
I swore something just fell in my room, but I don't know what it was.
I wasn't.
Did you hear that?
No, I did not.
I don't know. Okay, whatever. What are you saying?
I guess. Did you hear my water bottle that I threw?
It might have been that. I was like, "What? There's somebody in here."
No, I threw my water bottle on your chair.
Oh. I spiritually felt it hit me since I'm usually in that chair. I was like, "Huh, there's disturbance in the force."
I need you back, co-host.
Yeah,
I know that won't happen.
Not anytime soon.
I know, because you're stubborn. Ghost Adventures. That's a show that I watch. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I've been taking this time really to look into. Don't judge me. I've been looking into real estate. I knew you were gonna laugh. I have.
You're 17.
I know I'm 17, but you're allowed to own property at 18, so that time is coming very soon. Exactly, and that's honestly when I plan to close on a house is when I'm 18. Leave me alone. I'm not gonna be a real estate agent. I'm just looking into and researching properties. Could you stop judging me? Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out how that's gonna work and where you're gonna come up with money.
I have money. Maybe. Not really. I will get it somehow.
Go for it. Go ahead. Explain to me what your whole big idea is with real estate.
It's not even like a big idea. It's a pretty common thing. It's just like flipping houses, like finding an old beat up house, fixing it up, and selling it for a higher price than you got it.
Right. Okay.
And
how do you intend on doing that?
Because whenever you go into a mortgage after you buy a property, you have 6 weeks until your first payment.
Okay.
And in those 6 weeks, I would plan to get all of my research together to fix the house up and get it into sellable shape, and then sell it to someone else before that 6 weeks period. So technically, I can walk away without spending a dime of my own money on the house.
Okay.
And make a profit.
That has a lot of risk reward value.
It is.
It has a lot of risk.
There's a lot of risk in it, and that's what I've been looking into.
Very quick.
Extremely. That's why you buy insurance.
Still, even with that, you can go under very quick.
Yes, but this is why I'm learning. This is why I'm taking the time to research it, to study it, to know how to find the right properties that would be worth it or not. See, this is what I'm doing in my time.
Well, I'm researching a dude, so
yeah.
We'll talk about that later if you want to.
Yeah, I saw an old picture of myself. I was scrolling through Snapchat, and it was like 1 year ago today, and it was a picture of myself. Don't judge me. It was a picture of myself in the mirror with no shirt on, and I'll say I was looking pretty ripped. And then I looked down, and I was like, "Wow, I want to get that back."
Okay.
Our first flip, we made $33K. But yeah, I was like, "Wow, I have gained weight." I was like, I've also gotten taller since then and bigger, but
okay.
I am not beach body ready.
Okay.
My summer beach body is not there, and I need. And
there's not gonna be a summer for you.
No, there's not.
The way that you're thinking about it, there's not.
Really isn't.
I'm just saying.
But still, My beach buddies in
Get a
there.
little
I
paddling
was so sad yesterday when I saw that. I was like, oh yeah, I look good in that photo, and I was like, I used to look good.
pool.
I was like, dang, and I hopped on the scale, 180. I was like, whoa, I'm getting up there.
I hate when skinny people say they're not skinny.
I'm not saying I'm not skinny. I'm saying that I just got a little tummy. Got a little tummy now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's nice. Moving on. What are you doing?
Beating on my tummy.
Headed to the beach Thursday? Does that mean I have the house to myself? Or wait. What? Hold on.
You going to the beach, Logan?
I don't think so, and since I'm allergic.
Yes, you're allergic. You're allergic to the beach.
I don't think it's a set in stone allergy. I think I just have a skin thingy with
salt water.
That's fair. I was getting to the word. Thank you. You putting Carmax on?
Yeah.
I threw your old one away, by the way.
You just say Carmax?
What is it called again?
Carmex?
What? It's
Carmax.
Shut up.
Carmax sells cars.
Shut up. Shut up. I don't care. I don't care. Carmax, Chex Mix, who cares? It's all the same.
I haven't had Chex Mix in a while.
Really? Neither have I, actually, now that I think about it.
I used to slap.
The only time I would actually like eat Chex Mix a lot was on road trips or something.
I feel that. I've been on a
get
road
a couple
trip
of bags of chips. Yeah, Caleb, you haven't.
I haven't been outside in a while.
Yes, you have.
I'm just saying. Have I truly been outside?
You were outside today.
I was. I was driving around my car. Inside my car.
With a person. Less than 6 feet away, Caleb. How dare you?
I don't know what you're talking about. But like the Beast Guy 123 said, who hasn't gained weight? Yeah, I think we've all gotten a little more American during this quarantine, if you know what I mean. We've all gotten a little more American.
Okay, sure, if that's how you want to call that.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I've gotten a little neck on me now.
I've never had a neck. Didn't you say that neck was gonna post a Discord? It's it's the American dream. Is what the Beast got. 123. Right.
No neck.
Caleb, you want to come back to reality?
He said he had no neck. I'm sorry, that took me off. He was like, I've never had a neck. And I look at him, he's just...
Well, my neck is being hidden by my mic right now.
Logan got chest, shoulder, head. No neck.
Thank you.
It's just
Thanks.
His head right on top of his shoulders.
Yep. Thank you. Yep. You know Ed, that dude from 90 Day Fiance, the meme.
Oh yeah,
the 11 guy. He has no neck.
Got no neck.
Quite literally has zero neck.
I don't know why everyone is obsessing over him.
Because he's funny.
He is kind of funny. He looks funny.
So stupid.
What a king.
See, he knows that he's famous, but he thinks he's famous for the wrong reason. I don't think he knows that he's become what he's become. Yeah.
Okay, the other day I got into an argument with one of my closest friends about our celebrity crush.
Okay.
And it was surprisingly heated.
Is yours a guy? Is that why?
No, actually. Okay. It's a female. There's two different ones. Okay.
Is it somebody from... Hang on. Is it somebody from All American?
No.
Dang it.
Close.
Yeah.
What's yours, Logan?
Outer Banks?
Oh?
Outer Banks?
What's Outer Banks?
It's a show.
Oh, you keep telling me to watch that.
No, I don't watch 90 Day Fiance. It's just a meme, okay? Oh my... I started it now.
Yeah, Stillboy watches 90 Day Fiance. He's that guy.
No, I don't.
Bro, dye your hair black, slick it back. Yes, you be him. You be him.
Shut up. I hate this chat. No, I don't. I love you guys.
What was it saying? Oh, yeah. Your celebrity
I don't
crush.
have one.
That's Cap.
That's not Cap.
Everyone has one. I used to think I didn't have one. I just didn't realize it yet.
I don't have a celebrity crush.
Mine,
Sorry,
by
bud.
a long shot, is Aubrey Plaza.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I
Interesting.
don't know why. I don't know
Okay.
why. It's just like
Fair
whenever I see
enough.
her, it's like, that's hot.
Why are we
That's
talking
hot.
about this?
I don't know because I just brought that up because she's like sent me someone and I was like, ugh, what? And then of course I had to bring up my Twitch Queen Pokimane.
Okay. Sure.
Bro, did you hear about okay, so apparently Call Me Carson's ex was on stream with a therapist and they were talking and then
Oh my gosh.
Big Man Boy has a man crush on Big Head. Yes sir. No, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so not Alinity. Carson's Carson's ex was on
Sorry, that
stream
name made me laugh.
was on stream with the therapist and it's like she was
Oh,
talking
really?
and they were talking about mental health.
Oh, really?
And when I tell you
Like
this,
she has to say, hot
yeah,
dogs.
and the funniest
It
thing
do
ever,
seem like that? Shut up, guys.
Carson donated $10,000 and said thank you for helping her. If that
Really?
ain't the biggest flex I've ever heard of,
Wow.
he just dropped a rack and said,
Why? He dropped 10 racks.
That's just a bro. That's a flex. That's a flex and a
But
half.
that's so stupid.
He obviously has cash for it.
Yeah, but like, why would you waste $10,000
It's a flex, man.
on some girl?
You don't understand. It was just a flex.
I get it's just a flex. It's a stupid one, but okay.
Wouldn't understand.
I don't care to understand.
Well, we've hit the 30-minute mark.
32.
Oh, see, there you go,
To be
Nightbot.
exact.
Nightbot posts the Discord link, you can go join there and you can talk to us in our Discord. You can give us
Come
ideas
over to
for
our
our
Discord, people.
Yes, we have cookies.
Wait, what? There's cookies? When
course
was
you
I going to
get-
be notified?
Of course, you get excited for cookies.
Hey,
But-
man, I'm the fat guy. That's
Mhm.
what I do. I hear something about food.
I am like that too. But
Okay,
yes.
Dad. I'm just going to say Dad.
Father.
You don't understand what this female has done. Many bad things. Many bad things.
Cheated on him
to
with 5 different
Carson.
guys.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Wasn't one of them her producer or
Oh,
editor
I don't know. Probably.
or something like that? I don't know. Let's get into a different topic, please.
Yes,
One
and
that
this
I can actually talk about.
in this last 30 minutes, me and Logan wanted to talk about some current events happening in Minneapolis currently.
Okay.
Slowly, yo mama be worth
Can we
more.
not? Can we not?
No
can we
comment.
Not indulge chat right now.
But as I was saying, yes, we're going to talk about some current events going on in Minneapolis, and we're going to start with what happened to Mr. George Floyd. Was it a week ago or a couple days ago?
Monday.
Wow, Monday.
Yeah, that's what I said when I was telling you this was the quickest arrest.
Yeah, so
that they've ever handled.
So for the people that don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now. George Floyd was a man
46.
in 46.
Sorry. That was sorry. I told you I did research today.
You did.
Friday? No, it wasn't Friday. It was Monday.
Either way, as I was saying, for those who don't know, Floyd was
Today's
a man
Friday.
in Minneapolis who went to a Chinese restaurant and tried to pay with a fake $10 bill.
I think that was the story. Sorry, I was reading the actual what's it called? The phone conversation between a caller and 911.
But what happened?
I don't remember.
Oh, so
it's the story. So it's the story of he paid with fake money and then
So like I was saying.
Yeah, but I don't know if it was at a Chinese restaurant. I don't know if that part was
at
true
a
or
restaurant.
Not. Yeah.
He tried to pay for his food with a fake $10 bill. They alerted the police, and the police showed up. And while detaining him, it was like apparently the story goes like he was acting tough or whatever, like anyone would do in that situation.
He was also intoxicated.
Was he? I didn't know that part.
Yeah, he was intoxicated.
He was intoxicated, and whenever the police wanted him to chill out, they put him on the ground, and one officer put his knee on his neck to, I guess, calm him down.
First mistake, right there.
And whilst doing so, Mr. Floyd repeatedly called out that he couldn't breathe. And, of course, there's people around recording. And all the other officers kind of sat there and watched. But he had his knee on Mr. Floyd's neck for 7 minutes and 52 seconds. Died.
Yes. Yes.
7 minutes, 52 seconds, not 8 minutes.
It was,
And
yeah,
he
it was
died.
7 minutes and actually
And
54
for the
seconds.
people that don't know, right on the side of your neck is your carotid artery. And if one of those gets interrupted or halted, like it was
Pinched.
with a knee on your neck, that's the direct highway to the brain. So that blood loss slowly is what killed him. So he definitely had a
Hmm.
slow and painful death, which is a real shame. And even
Hmm.
after his body fell lifeless, the officer did not look down to acknowledge him. And
Hmm.
the recourse from this is that there's been riots in Minneapolis throughout the week. The targets that's been looted, that you've seen, the stores, the the homes and buildings being burned down, and it really is a shame how like what's come after this. I will say, it's definitely worse than the incident itself. And
Hmm.
I think me and Logan want to talk about our thoughts on it, because we have two different views, but at some points we do connect. And for the people in chat, you can put what you think about it in there, and we'll definitely respond to it. So Logan, do you want to get
Yeah.
started?
Yeah, I just want to start off with saying that me and Caleb, we of course, like he said, have different views on a few different things. We always try to come to an agreement at the end of the day or something along those lines, and we don't argue with each other about these
No,
things. We try to have a nice conversation about it to
we're both
try to,
civilized individuals. We can
yeah,
come to an agreement. We can. I mean, even
or
if we can't, we agree to
yeah,
disagree, and we move on about our
right,
business.
right. A lot of people are thinking that this is there's race involved. He was a racist cop, and that all cops are bad, and that this guy should be given the death penalty, things like that. Which he was a terrible cop for this. First thing in or not first thing, but in training to become a cop, you are never taught to put your knee on someone's neck, ever. You are never taught that. So I don't know where he thought this would be a good idea. I don't know, but that's never been a thing to apprehend a suspect that way or try to calm them down that way. I mean, it's been taught that you can put your knee on their shoulder for like a minute at max and then take it off. But this guy just didn't. I don't know what was going through his head, honestly. And the three surrounding officers that did absolutely nothing are equally as stupid. And this could be uh, ill training or just dumb cops. That's my first part. Um, you have anything to say about that?
About the first part of it is, I personally don't think it was racially motivated either. You can say this, you can say that, but where people do get that from was mainly because the man was black and the cop was white, and that's where
Mm-hmm.
people think like, oh, it was racist. But
Hmm.
I think it was just come down to ill training, and I don't think it was more of a race thing. I think it was more of a lack of humanity, because like Logan was saying, like in police training, you're taught to, like, if someone says like they couldn't breathe or something's hurting them, you're supposed to check on them. You're supposed to make sure they're
Right.
okay, and if they are seriously injured, no matter if they're intoxicated or using drugs, you're supposed to get EMS down there as soon as possible to help assist them, no matter who they are or what they're doing.
Right.
And like the man in the video, he looked like he had no regard for human life, black or white. He showed this by never once looking down at Mr. Floyd, looking down to check if he was all right. He didn't listen to him after he repeatedly called out to him and that he couldn't breathe. He just didn't. He just kept his knee on there like it was nothing, and
Mm-hmm.
like he didn't care. He didn't understand that there was a human life he was playing with and ended up taking. And we can't know and we're never gonna know the thought process that went through his head. We may not, and it's like even the thought process after. But now he's been recently arrested.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, and as to what has happened after all this, I feel like the media is stupid and has really made life garbage for cops after this whole thing. Because the media is always putting down cops, saying that they're bad, blah, 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 this, blah, blah, that. Social media mainly, with different cases and incidents that happened. And it's upsetting to see, for me anyway, because I respect cops and I love cops. They protect us. I trust them. That's my take on cops. Um, and what was I gonna say? The rioting, stupid, absolutely stupid. We were talking about this earlier, I think, and I guess I can kind of see where they thought this was a good idea, but then again, it's not a good idea. It's absolutely stupid. That I mean, I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you there. Like, the writing is completely unnecessary. I mean, in the United States, we have the freedom to protest. This
Right.
is no longer protesting. I don't think at any point it was protesting. It almost immediately jumped to violence, to rioting, which is by no means necessarily legal in under the Constitution. But I think when it started, it may had noble intention. It's very slim. Maybe one or two people maybe had noble intentions. Think like because they didn't know any way else to get some attention on it, and because they thought, oh, if we do this, it'll draw attention to what they did to this man, and so let's do this. And I think it more spiraled out of control with more and more. I think what it is like more and more ignorant people getting attached to it. Is like they don't know anything else except violence, and after a while, it stopped being. I think very soon it stopped being people who believed in the cause and more people that just wanted some chaos. Because I
Yeah.
guarantee you, like around 10% of the rioters actually know what they're rioting for. Everyone else is there just to take advantage of the situation. And it's like, oh, as for and like the burning down of buildings, I guarantee you that couldn't have been attached to the original cause. That was just someone trying to set something on fire, and which is very sad to see that it got blown out like this. And Logan, like you said, during the riots, even a cop was killed, right?
I haven't researched into that, but I've seen some things. I don't know if they're true or not. Um, you know how social media is,
And like your dad said, you put fuel on a fire and it'll burn out of control. I think that's what it was. That
right?
especially in a time where civil unrest is at its highest with the whole virus going around.
Oh my.
Excuse me.
Sorry, broke character for a second. I'm back.
The whole virus around, everyone's very unsettled, and something like this, it really didn't help. It's like you said, it's throwing fuel on an already open flame because people are at their most unsettled, at their most uneasy, and then this just makes things 10 times worse. Gives them a reason to
Hmm.
go out and do something, just live it up, and
Hmm.
I mean, really what it is, and it's spiraling out of control to where
Yeah, I
people don't know what
feel.
they're doing anymore.
I feel one thing I feel is that they're dishonoring George's name. If you ask me,
I feel
one
that.
hundred percent. This is not what this man would have wanted. This is not what this man would have intended on his death. So why? What is the purpose? I just want to know what goes through their head when they're like, "Yeah, let's go burn down that building. Yeah, let's go steal from that place. This will show them." What's your thought process in that one? And also, I feel like it will die down now that he is in custody,
Yeah.
which is like from that precinct the fastest time that they've ever put somebody in custody and had everything ready, all the evidence and stuff like that,
Yeah, ready for prosecution.
right?
Yeah, but I think it's because it's a very simple thought process
Thought,
these people are going through. It's like blue man kill black man, blue man bad. And
right?
it's like
Social media is
and social
not,
media does not help at all.
no.
Not at all. It makes things 10 times worse. Like sweet Jiminy Christmas. It because when you think about it, like what's the story in the whole video? Is it the entire arrest or just the part where he starts to die?
Sorry. Did you read
Protesting is our second.
First Amendment? He's not from here. He's not from here.
Okay, I was like,
Protesting is our First Amendment. Second Amendment is
First Amendment.
guns. Second Amendment is
It
pew pews.
started civil, and a few bad apples have defaced its life. Yeah, I agree with that, except that, First Amendment, right to protest.
It's okay. I'll talk to him later. I'll give him the hand signals.
Oh, yeah, God. Rally,
Yeah, freedom of
press.
speech, assembly,
religion and
religion, I don't know,
press,
and then bear arms,
bear
no
arms,
quartering,
ordering at.
unlawful search and seizure, don't incriminate, so due process, that kind of stuff, speedy trial. Yeah, thanks, history class. Apologies for the
From the
Brit.
Brit. That's funny. You thought it was the Second Amendment. But anyone that is watching, I'd
Let's
like
get
to
back
hear
to it.
what your thoughts about it, because
Yeah.
I know this morning when I was eating my 2 meals, my dad pulled me aside. He was like, "Hey, what do you think about the whole situation?" I just broke it down to him how I just did, and he sat there silent for like a minute, and I was like, "What do you think?" He's like, "Couldn't have put it any better."
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, as a Black American, it's definitely hard to not jump to racism when something like this happens, because it's the easiest scapegoat to go to. Is like, oh, he was racist, we're back to this, when in reality it may not have been. But
I
it's
don't
very
think so.
hard, it's very hard for people to not jump to that, because that's the easiest conclusion to go to. It's the
It's
one
all thanks
that's
to the
right in
media.
front of you, and it's like it's the easiest line from A to B, for the media, when in reality it should be A to W. I mean, it's a farther road to go, but that's not as interesting.
How about A to Z? Sorry.
I just want to say
Sorry.
W.
Why? Why'd
No,
you
I
want to
thought
say
you wanted to say
W?
Z, not Y.
Oh my. That was the worst dad joke I've heard
It's a
in a
knee
long
slapper.
time. And my dad tells dad jokes all the time. That
There's
was
your knee
bad.
slapper. Woo!
No, I will not slap my knee to that. Got him. No,
Got him.
that was
Got
stupid.
him.
That was
Got
stupid.
him.
That was stupid. And okay, as for all of like all the cops, all of the police officers in the country, life has just became a nightmare for them because they were just starting to build and gain their trust with civilians again after what previously happened. And now it's all gone, I think, with a lot of people, you know?
Yep, I understand.
Whereas, if this wouldn't have happened and people wouldn't have blown it out of proportion as much as they did, everything would have been fine. But now you have perfectly good and amazing people who are protecting us, fighting for their, how you say, they have to prove that they're not what everybody thinks they are, which is dumb to me.
Yeah, it's really unnecessary, and like you said, the police force in the United States was starting to begin to yeah,
Yeah, that was a good one.
was making ample progress in gaining the trust of, like you said, civilians back. But this absolutely just sends them back to square one, if not even further back, because now
Mm-hmm.
at a time like this, people are now against cops more than ever,
I
and
know.
which is
But
sad to see. I mean, because like if you go through and look at their training is to, I mean, really protect us, and you should realize that they're
right.
trying to protect us. And I know it's like, not even as a Black American, just as a person, my dad has always raised me to not be wary of cops, but just make sure you're not in that place. Don't put yourself around those people that might be able to get into that trouble. Or just like for anyone, it's like, don't look suspicious around a cop. I mean, it's just like one of those simple things. It's not just like for a Black person. No, it's for everyone to know. It's like, don't look suspicious. Don't look suspicious. Don't look suspicious. Don't look. Okay, but
Don't
sorry.
be suspicious is
Don't
what it
be
is.
suspicious. Don't
I
be
don't I
suspicious.
don't think it was race involved, Dad, no, but he was arrested and I'm sure that there will be a hearing.
But I
I
will.
want to hear his point of view.
Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, you look at it like, is it was it motivated by race, or was
Hmm.
it bad training? Either way,
Right.
both
Or was it
res-
just, yeah, true.
both
Sorry.
results are and end in a dead man. And I think that's really all that matters, is that
Right.
his motivations are really irrelevant. A man
Right.
is dead when he shouldn't
Right.
have been, and 100% could have avoided if he was black, white, yellow, green, or blue. I mean, there's no reason why a cop should be taking a man's life like that, unless it was completely necessary in that situation. It was not.
Right.
Yeah, like you said, at the end of the day, a man has died, and that's sad. And I think people are really just trying to scapegoat it. Even with us, we're just saying that it's probably because of bad training, whatever. It's like, it doesn't
Hmm.
really matter.
Yeah.
like, a man has died, and that's all that should matter. And bringing the man that killed him to justice is the number one priority.
Mhm. I also did a little bit of research into the cop that has been arrested, former cop that was arrested. That's the worst part. I like taking for $10.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I
I
did a
know.
little bit of research, and this officer was involved in a couple other shootings that were fine. You know, there was reasoning for that. I can't remember what the I can't remember what the word is terminology is called, but it doesn't matter. And he also had 17 different complaints against him as a cop. So you could have, I mean, there's multiple different there could be multiple different reasonings for why this happened. Maybe he's a terrible person and a cop, or maybe ill training, like Caleb said. I don't know. We will know though. I don't think that this ends in questions more than answer. Or I don't think blah, blah, blah. I can't speak. Shut up. You had three and I have one. I think that this ends in more answers than questions.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to say.
and I really think is that, like you said, he had 13
17.
complaints, 17.
17.
17 complaints.
They were all dismissed except for one of them.
Yeah, it's like you said, they were dismissed, but
Except for one
I
of them.
mean, you still have to look at it. It's like, I don't want to say it was a pattern of behavior, but something might have happened, because at a certain point you got to stop and look, like, maybe we should reevaluate this guy before something like this happens. Whether it be character,
Mhm.
racial issue, or just
Mhm.
training wise, at a certain point you got to be like, hey, uh, let's talk.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
then sorry, go ahead.
and it's like, yeah, because you can't ignore the signs like that. And I had an analogy that I gave to Logan, but I don't think I'm gonna say it on here. But what are you saying?
No, you shouldn't.
Uh,
Um. Then again, with some precincts, they don't have all the funding for all the training that they need, and they don't have all of the resources that they need to make sure that their cops are fit and well trained.
yeah,
It's a
they
very serious issue with a lot of different precincts and patrol units. You know what I'm trying to say?
yeah, and it's sad to see, because stuff
Well,
like this does make people want to cut the budgets and spending of precincts, but in reality, this is something that want us
these are
to
the people that protect our lives.
yeah, you want to put more into it so they're more trained. If this
Exactly.
is happening, that means they don't have the proper resources to properly train the individuals to protect us.
Right.
So it's like, maybe we should give them some help, instead of, you know what, if they can't do it with what they've got, then they deserve less, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Into the comment of, nope, I don't think we'll ever know the truth. Think of this. What do we know? Wait, do we know the truth of COVID-19? These are two completely different
Yeah,
situations.
and I don't think
Completely different.
we'll never know the full truth of COVID, because it originated
Thanks,
in
China.
yeah, it originated in communist China, so they're never gonna tell us.
We don't have to get into that. I have a strong standpoint on that.
Yeah, I just hate that this could have been avoided if they would have said something.
There's a lot of other things that they didn't tell us,
Yeah, yeah,
and still not.
and
But I
still
mean,
haven't said.
it's commies.
Nerding commies.
We will get the truth. We will get the truth.
Eventually,
I feel.
truth always comes
If
to light.
there is a court hearing and he is able to speak, I want to hear his side, really, because with things like these, I want to see both perspectives. You know what I mean, Caleb?
Yeah.
So if there's a shooting and everybody's like, "Oh, blue man bad," there's also a YouTube channel that does shooting breakdowns and different breakdowns like this. Did you see the video that I sent you?
Yeah, I watched it.
Okay, cool. Um, a YouTube channel, a guy named Donut. Well, his YouTube handle is Donut Operator. I suggest you guys go check him out. He does different Leo. He does Leo recaps and shooting breakdowns and stuff like this. And I really go to his channel when there's something big like this, because I want to see the facts and I want to see both sides and why it happened, how it happened, what went down. Not just the 10 or 7 second clips that you see on Twitter that get millions of views.
Yeah. But
That's
yeah,
just me. I like facts.
I understand what you say. But you want to hear his side too. I'm curious to know. Although to me, it really doesn't matter what he gets up in there and says. I just want to. I'm curious to know what he says. To me, it doesn't matter at all. If I never find out, I will be
I just want to
fine.
know.
But I mean, if I were to know, that'd be cool. But I mean, it'd be cool to
What a weird
know.
way to put that.
I
It'd
mean,
be cool.
it'd be cool to know what he was thinking. But either
Yeah.
way, it doesn't matter because no
It's almost
no
like
reasoning is justified for really taking the
right,
man's life, especially from what we've seen. If there was no video of it, then we'd have to go to him for an explanation. But
yeah.
we all saw what happened, so
I
it's
didn't
like
watch the video,
I don't
and I don't
recommend
think
it.
I will.
I don't
I don't think I will.
I don't
I
recommend it.
saw pictures. That's good enough for me.
I
I did
I,
a lot of research today.
I watched a couple minutes of it, but
7 minutes and 56 seconds. No, thank you.
it's not for the faint of heart. It's definitely hard to watch. But yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't matter what he goes up and says. He took a life when he really shouldn't have. And no matter what your thought process is, there's nothing justifiable that can come out of what he says.
Mm-hmm.
So go up there and
Wait,
say
so
something. Let's see. Give us something else to talk about.
sorry. He said great content tonight. Keep it up, boys. And then he said didn't mean to say great.
But yeah, because it's like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Like phrasing. I'm sorry, you know what I meant. You know, that's what he meant.
I guess I don't really care
He's
about
like, guys,
phrasing.
this is great. Like, oh, I didn't mean.
I mean,
great.
it's what we're passionate about, I guess.
Thank you
Caleb
for the
came to me a while ago.
Yeah, I texted him this morning. I was like, hey, what are your whole thoughts on this situation?
Yeah,
Because the
and we
first
had
thing
like
I turn on my Xbox, I join the party, and everyone immediately asked me because I'm one of like one or two, I think one of three black people in our whole 10-person group. And so, of course, they wanted to get my opinion, and I told them what it was about, and I was like, I wonder what Logan's is, because he's usually got a different opinion than me. So I was like, I wanted to hear it.
when it comes to this, we don't always have different opinions.
It's usually different, but it's usually different. It's usually nice to hear someone that's close to me. Donuts.
Well, we have so hot donuts are so good.
That's so random.
My mom brought home donuts from work.
What? And I didn't get.
You're in quarantine. You're in quarantine. Sorry. No outside time for you. That's what you said in your 45-minute rant that I still haven't edited and probably won't.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you that next time you ask for a shirt.
I have one.
I'm gonna take it.
No, you're not.
Whatever.
So, yep. Good luck getting into my house. All the windows are locked. Fun. Actually, I'm gonna sidetrack away from sadness and stupid things like society. I had a break into my house the other day.
Really?
Did I not tell you this?
No.
No? Oh, this is fun. I can't remember what day exactly it was. It was probably either last weekend or this sometime early this week. I don't remember. But so I left my key for you, right, under my floor mat.
Yeah.
Woke up that morning, dude, you okay? Who? Me? Because I broke into my house? So I left the key for you under the floor mat.
Yeah.
Under the welcome mat, I guess. And then I realized that morning, yeah, I'm fine. And then I realized that morning that I didn't need it, or you didn't need it. So I grabbed it, put it on the counter. Next day, so this was Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember if it was next day or the day after. I went to go get mail and realized that I didn't have my house key with me. And my car was in the garage. So it was Sunday, I think. My car was in the garage because it rained the day before. So I didn't have my house key. House is all locked up and everything. So I got locked out. And my sister needed to get inside to get tubes for floating. So I I go around looking for windows, trying to take off the screen and then open up the window. I got a ladder and went up on the roof because I was pretty certain, shut up, don't judge me. I was pretty certain that the window in the bonus room over there is unlocked. It's normally unlocked. It wasn't unlocked that time. But the laundry room window was unlocked, and then my sister and her boyfriend came over. We popped off the screen, and then my sister jumped through the window. So yeah, it was fun.
Nice. You had to break into your own house.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, my dad called me when we got inside. He was like, "So did you figure everything out with the key?" I was like, "Yeah, it broke in."
Smashed the window, but it's all right.
We didn't smash a window.
That would have been funny though. It's like you like, oh, I don't have a key. First resort throws a rock through the window.
Yeah. No, but it must have been weird for my neighbors to see me up on the roof trying to break into my own house.
They're like, what is it? At least it wasn't at nighttime because you would have got the cops calling you.
Yeah, it was like 9 in the morning or like 10 in the morning.
The people saying like, what?
I mean, better than nothing. Yeah, I didn't want to sit outside, and my sister did have to get into the house. So
Yeah. Well, I think on that note, that's a good place to end. That was a very interesting story, Logan.
thank you.
As we've come up past the 1 hour mark on the stream, it
That
was
was
it
a
was
good
definitely a
one.
pleasure talking to y'all in the chat
I don't know what I'm
today.
gonna title this when I upload it.
Either. But definitely a pleasure to talk to you guys and share our insights. And I think Logan will say the same. And do you have any final words?
Tired.
As am I. So we'll catch you in the next one.
Thank you.